11 o'clock on this late Friday night, January 19th, 2018. It is 12 now for the Peter Channel, 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, January 19th, 2018. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 11 o'clock on this late Friday night. And our top story Peter Channel 11 o'clock news is Senate Democrat kill bill to keep government open past midnight. President Trump gets mixed reviews from March for Life anti-abortion protesters. Hundreds of journals found in home of 13 captured children. A new report on the Las Vegas gunman was released. Stripping Trump rule on Trump's powers abandoned foreign travelers. The first anniversary of the Trump era finds Americans great again. Clergy abuse advocates fear Pope Francis making an order for victims to speak up. Trump to meet with British Prime Minister next week in Swiss Alps. Neighbor intends to plead guilty to assault of Senator Rand Paul, court document said. Fierce battle erupts over the released intelligence reports. Shooters until 677,000 used they were headed by the Russians, and sometimes show the problem continues. Trump appointee resigns as head of volunteer agency over racist remarks. Look at that, some local news from the Edinburgh Sun. Stolen gun recovered 2 arrested in raid at Seacock motel room. Facebook is going to let users rank news credibility. Amazon raised the monthly Prime membership fees by 18%, and the biggest losers at Amazon hunted for its second headquarters. What a government shutdown will mean for NASA and SpaceX. U.S. military satellite launched to fortify against missile attacks. Hunters recover meteorites from Michigan fireball. NASA tests a nuclear power system for future service missions. The flu season is the worst possible time for a government shutdown. The spot test may be able to detect 8 types of cancer, study says. Man pulls 5.5-foot long tapeworm out of his body, blames sushi habit. And Jimmy John's pets linked to multi-state salmonella outbreak. "19 minutes ago in Manchester, New Hampshire, at Hanover Street, exit 6 off ramp, a motivated roll over and pole riders down across Hanover Street. Peter Channel News Star is 11:01 on this late Friday night. It's time now for a sports report. The North Lancers boys basketball team fall to the West Wolverines in overtime, 61-57 in overtime. Griff Malker at 20 points and Nick Ruby at 17 points in the loss by the Lancers ball. Westwood at 21 points from James. And North Lancers fall to Westwood Wolverines on the road, 55-38, despite Abby Phelan's 27 points. Tom Brady with a thumb injury is questionable for the Pats Jaguars. And Barry Halliday died from blunt force trauma, had morphine in the system during a plane crash. Peter Channel News Star is 11:01 on this late Friday night. Time now for a traffic check. Peter Channel traffic check on this Friday night. Beep beep! Let's study off on the MBTA where the ferries and the subway and the commuter rail are looking good. Look at the downways and byways of New England. 84 eastbound side, Little Store, West Orford, 25 at the northbound side, Little Store, Bridgeport Stretch, 146 at the northbound side. It's backed up around Route 295 in Lincoln Red Island, 295 at the southbound side. It is backed up around Route 2 in Plainfield, Connecticut, Masspac westbound side. It is backed up around the downtown Boston from the Southern Expressway to the Austin-Brighton tolls. And 99 the northbound side is back up to around the Concord, Hampshire. 93 on the southbound side. It's sold towards Concord, Hampshire, around towards 393 and Interstate 89 southbound side. It's backed up around the U.S. border in upstate New York and Albany 59. The northbound side towards Quebec towards Montreal. Peter Channel News Time is 11:02 on this late Friday night, and it's time now for a weather report. And taking a look at the radar satellite loop, it shows some spotty snow flurries north of Mount Washington and northwest of Bethel in Maine. And some spotty snow flurries west of Academy Park in Maine and south around Brooklyn and around Deer Isle in Maine. But otherwise, a clear to partly cloudy night from clouds for much of northern New England and some patchy clouds around southern New England. Right now, the temperature spread around the region, it's from 17 in Pittsfield down to 32 in Provincetown. It's 17 to 32 in southern New England and in the teens to 20s for much of northern New England. Right now in Norton, it is 27 degrees. Humidity is 75%. Barometer 29.93 inches steady, and then wind speed is calm, and the dew point 20 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this tonight. Mostly clouds about 26 degrees, southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Saturday. Most of the sun's about 52 degrees, southwest about 9 to 30 miles gust 26 miles an hour for Saturday night. Podcast about 30 degrees, west about 5 to 8 miles coming after midnight for Sunday. Most sunny podcast about 46 about 28 degrees, light west wind shift to calm wind. Monday at just rain man to 4 p.m. Most of the guys have about 40 to about 35 degrees. Just patient is 50% for Tuesday, rain man for 2 p.m. And your 51 podcast got about 31 degrees. Just patient 9% for Wednesday. Most sunny podcast about 40 about 22 degrees. Thursday, sunny partly cost about 33 about 18 degrees. And for Friday, most sun about 36 degrees. And that's gonna be it for the Peter Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, January 19, 2018. I'm Peter J. Woods. We have a good night with a good positive, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more report. Hope you have a good night.